Look at your next 7 days. And fair warning, cariño, I read with precision. I'm not throwing 20 cards at you. We're getting the theme, the good, the bad, the messy, the outcome, and the advice. If it resonates, you'll feel it right in your chest. If it doesn't, keep scrolling, honey. I'll see you at your timestamp. Hello, group 1. You chose green calcite, right? So green calcite is emo, honest to a fault, believes in storybook endings, tree hugger of the calcite family. Who needs it? Anyone who finds themselves lost in the forest without a map. Libras. Okay. You use it when your heart is asking about something, but you aren't listening. The heart wants what it wants. The mind wants what it thinks the heart should want. Call on the energy of green calcite to nudge the push and pull in the heart's favor. Live out your heart's desire. Right? You might be called to work with green calcite. That could be a thing, y'all. Okay, let's get you some tea leaves. Spirit, for my group 1, what is the next 7 days holding for them? We're going to take these that are facing upright. We've got bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. We've got dealings with dark man. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. And not so many. One more. Okay. So we've got apple. Temptation will test you. And we've got pig. Beware of greed. Okay. I'm getting juicy already, huh? Spirit. The next 7 days for my friends watching this reading. What's the main theme for them this week? What is the main theme? Purity, innocence, holiness, humility, and virtue. What the funk? Okay, look. Let's pull your cards first. Let's put it all together. Spirit, for my group 1, tell me about their next 7 days. I'll put this right here. Purity of heart, purity of emotions, all right? In your first position, the good stuff, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. The challenging stuff, we've got the 6 of Wands. Let's see about the messy shit. What's going on the next 7 days? What's the messy plot twist? King of Swords. What's the outcome? 7 of Wands. What's the advice from Spirit? The Knight of Pentacles. And what is your power of a move this week? The 8 of Swords. Undercurrent here, we got the 2 of Cups. And the Star. All right, so it seems like you've got someone coming back in here, group number 1. You're being advised to really ask yourself what it is that you want. There's someone that's showing up. They could be connected to your past. There's someone where perhaps there was a little bit of toxicity. Now, the good stuff here is that you are learning to take better care of yourself, valuing yourself, your relationships. The challenge here is whether you love yourself enough to use your discernment to not engage with this, right? Someone is greedy. Someone is tempted by you. They want your physical, they're very tempted by you. And it's not just physical. This is someone that is used to getting attention. You could be dealing with an air sign. We've got earth sign on the table as well. Someone is very stubborn. I see you standing your ground, though. You're being advised to pace yourself and not to overthink a situation. If it feels off, it probably is. And it's in your best interest to not engage. All right, let's go a little bit more. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. What's the good stuff happening the next 7 days for my group 1? This could also be pertaining to someone that you work with, or they're a friend or family member, anybody that you feel the need to detach from because they have been someone toxic. Now, temptation doesn't have to be on a physical, intimate level. This could be just, being tempted to react, or someone getting under your skin to cause a reaction in you. The good stuff here is that you're focused on your money, on your wellness, doing all the things that make you feel good, nurturing your body and loving on your body. The bad stuff here, why the Six of Wands? The Devil, there he is. Capricorn energy. Let's cover their body parts. Oh, this nakedness. Don't need to be flagged so soon in my channel's career, you know what I mean? Okay, so yeah, she's covered, I think. Yes. All right, so you'll be very tempted, all right? The challenge is that sorry, confirmation. The challenge is that someone is coming at you with this very arrogant behavior, trying to say and do things to tempt you to step outside of your comfort zone, to step down from this queen energy. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's see, what's the messy here? Someone in a leadership position could be trying to get one over on you, or just trying to boss you around, perhaps. Hold on. The Sun. Yeah, I feel that this could be someone in a leadership position, authority, someone in their masculine energy that could pose a challenge. Why is this? Why is this? Some truth that comes to the surface also could present itself as a challenge. Could be connected to finances. The Hanged Man. Yeah, you're feeling stuck. There's an opportunity, though, that is coming your way. Right now, you don't see it, but it is going to come. And maybe it doesn't happen initially, like right within the first couple of days of this week, but maybe towards the middle, from like Wednesday, depending on when you're watching this reading. About 3 or 4 days after you watch this reading is when you see a little bit of movement. Okay, because it's like some information comes your way where you're being tested. This could be someone in a leadership position, authority. They are stepping up to you, and you're being advised not to step down. Okay, stand your ground no matter what this person says, no matter who this person is. Do it in a diplomatic way. Okay, because I'm getting someone with very cocky, I'm the boss, I'm the leader, or this could be someone that you've dated perhaps in the past. You're being advised that your boundaries need to be there. You need to pace yourself, okay? Tell me about the Seven of Wands. What's the messiness here? Someone is stepping to you. Someone is trying to gaslight you with this whole, well, I reacted because you said this, that, or the third. Okay, what? All right, we got the Temperance card. Yeah, don't get upset. Don't get triggered. Do your best. Sagittarius and Pisces on the table. Leo on the table. Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, protect your peace, protect your energy. If this is pertaining to career, maybe it's time that you quietly look out for other opportunities and plan your escape. Yeah, keep it a secret. Don't reveal it. Yeah, here with the Emperor. Yeah, I strongly feel that for some of you, this is connected to someone at work really stirring the pot, right? If someone that you deal with on a daily basis. They could be a parent, an authority figure, someone that has decision-making capabilities over you and your livelihood. Don't let anyone or anything disturb your peace, all right? Your advice from Spirit here, take things slow. Knight of Pentacles, show up, do the work, be diligent. But move in secrecy. If this is you planning your escape route, looking for something better, you're manifesting it. Manifest it quietly. You're manifesting your end of the road here. You're manifesting your closing chapter. And it's like, okay, you're reviewing the past and making plans for the future. And you're going with your intuition. Yes, there's going to be moments where you're conflicted, but your best course of action is to pace yourself before you make any life-changing decisions. Do your research. Will you be okay if you leave your current position? Will you be okay if you block off contact with this person? What's your power move? Tell me about the Eight of Swords, Spirit. What's the power move for group 1? The Seven of Cups. Keep your options open, all right? Keep your options open. Don't reveal anything about these options or what you're contemplating, all right? Yeah, you're ready to level up. You're done with this cycle, this chapter, whatever this is, Capricorn energy. And also, don't overthink a situation, okay? If this is something that's been going on, you're ready for something new. You're ready for that blessing, okay? And you're not meant to be in this holding position where you feel like you're currently at, like, I've looked at this situation from all different angles and I know what I need to do. You're going to get that discernment, that clarity that you need. All right, let's close out your reading with some astro dice. Spirit, what does my group number 1 need to know at this time for the next 7 days? All right, we got the North Node following your destiny in the 5th house, what you love in Taurus. Okay, North Node in Taurus, that's about security, stability. For some of you, I really do feel it's connected to doing your own thing, doing your own endeavor, because the 5th house is about your own business, doing things that you love. This is following a hobby and making it your full-time job, for example. All right, and the 5th house is also connected to love and romance. Venus is ruled by Taurus. So, or Venus rules Taurus, know what I mean? So it is an opportunity for you to follow truly what you're passionate about, following your true north. I can't even say it. You're following your true north. All right, friends, that is what I have for you. What? Okay, that is what I have for you for the next 7 days. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. And if this reading resonated for you in any way, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. I look forward to seeing you at the next one. Stay real, stay blessed. Bye. Group 2, those of you that chose this card, your stone is blue calcite. Dreamy, calming blue calcite is fresh from the meditation retreat vision board making hippie of the calcite family. Who needs it? People who stare up at the ceiling worrying about the future at 3 a.m. Okay, when to use it? When stress is the enemy. Freaking out is not a prerequisite for accomplishment. Deadlines aren't death sentences. Stress will extinguish your creativity and crush your dreams if you let it. All right, so maybe you're overthinking this week. Okay, you're overthinking. You're being advised not to overthink. Let's get your theme or your main focus for this week. Spirit, for the next 7 days, for my group 2, what do they need to know? What is the main theme for them over the next 7 days, please? From when they watch this reading. Next 7 days for group 2. Countryside, okay. Aquaculture, irrigation, harvesting, rent. Let's get you your tea leaves. Spirit, what are the tea leaves for my group 2? What are the tea leaves for my group 2? Sorry, I have my door open and it's pretty loud. Okay, opportunity or windfall here with Carrot. We've got Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. Then we've got Cain, pay attention to your health. Then Lily with spiritual love. Okay. So this is a period of harvesting, okay? Some of you are feeling very frustrated that you want to collect your blessings and it's been a challenge, okay? Yeah, you're pushing yourself a little bit too hard, group 2. You've been worrying quite a bit, so it's time to relax. Okay, what's the main theme for my group 1, Spirit? What is the main theme for group 1? 8 of Pentacles. You've been working too hard, honey. Okay. What's the good stuff? What's the good stuff for group 2? What's the good this week? The Knight of Pentacles. What's the challenging stuff? What's the bad? This one. The Seven of Pentacles. What's the messy shit? What's the messy? Four of Wands. What's the advice? What was the outcome here? Ten of Wands. And what is your power move this week? The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, guard your energy. Okay. Back of the deck. Ten of Cups. Queen of Wands. The Devil. Group 2, you could be very obsessed about getting everything that you want, and that's okay. You should want everything that you want, but the way that you've been obsessing about it, you've been pushing yourself too hard, that some of you have been neglecting your health. You're being advised to hold on, take it easy. All right, that's your main theme here. With the Eight of Pentacles, it's like you're identifying something this week where you've been expending a lot of energy, and you're trying to figure out a way to work smarter, not harder. Because you've been feeling very frustrated. You feel like something is taking too long. You feel like you've been going around in circles, or like you're burning yourself out. Okay, tell me about the Eight of Pentacles, Spirit. What is the main theme this week for my group 2? The King of Swords. Okay, so yeah, this theme is centered around you being very productive, and it's like you're pinpointing. You're identifying precisely what needs to happen, what you need to do, and it's like you're correcting something. Because the Eight of Pentacles is often about correcting, mastering, perfecting. And that's what you're doing. You're honing in on something. It's like you're not going to spend a lot of your emotions towards this one thing if it's taking up too much time. Okay, so again, you're working smarter, not harder. The good stuff this week with the Knight of Pentacles is that you're finding a path or a pace that is possible. You're still making progress. It might be a little bit delayed, but guess what? You're cementing something. This path that you find is going to yield big results in the future. Four of Cups. It allows you to not feel so overwhelmed. By slowing down and pacing yourself, you actually accomplish more. Yeah, because it's like you've been pushing so hard, you feel overwhelmed. And it's like, when am I going to finish this tower? It feels so incomplete. I feel like I'm not being supported. I feel like I'm drowning. And this good thing here is, again, you're finding solutions to find a pace that is more appropriate, that doesn't affect your health, that doesn't have you feeling frustrated, and it still allows you to collect your opportunity. Now, the challenging here, the ugly, the bad, is this Seven of Pentacles, where you're kind of wanting to rush something, rush the process. It's like you cannot make this little plant grow any faster. The only way that it can grow is by you watering and soiling it and doing it. Soiling it, not like that, but you know what I mean. But, you know, like paying attention to it, caring for it. And no matter how you try to figure something out, you're not going to speed it up. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Why is this the challenge with the Seven of Pentacles? Don't get impatient, group 2. The Magician, yeah, you're kind of like wishing you had a magic wand and wave it so that you could, you know, make something happen for you. And it's no, be patient. You got to wait. It's going to happen when it's meant to happen. Ace of Swords, the Mob, the Five of Swords. Some of you could be in this whole, like, if depending on what you do for a living or where you are in life, the challenge for you is that you're not seeing clearly that what everybody else is doing is none of your business. Okay, it's none of your business, honey. So-and-so has this and the third, and you're looking at them like, bitch, stay in your lane, group 2. You know what I mean? Respectfully, look, do not compare yourself Do not be worried about how long it's taking you to accomplish something that the other bitch across the street took her 2 weeks to do. It's not your problem, okay? Just saying. It's going to be challenging if you do that. Okay, what's the outcome here with the Four of Wands? You reach a more stable place. There is a milestone or some goal that you reach this week that has you feeling you're happy, okay? You're happy. You're like, okay, fine. It's not the Six of Wands, but I got the Four of Wands, honey. Okay. Yeah, you know there's a little bit of a struggle before you get to that Six of Wands. And here with the Eight of Swords, you're not seeing it right now. There is a milestone that you're reaching this week that you feel is not where you want to be. Nine of Pentacles and Judgment. You want more. You feel a little bit disappointed even. But look, I said the Six of Wands and here it is. Honey, you're going to have to face some disappointment, a little bit of delay, a little bit of not getting seen or not getting the recognition that you want before this breakthrough happens. But you are reaching something this week. To you, it might not seem like a big deal, but Spirit wants you to know it is a big deal, honey. And that could be your wake-up call this week. It's going to lift you up of the Five of Cups because you are headed towards the Six of Pentacles. Okay, you are. You're going to start getting these little like inklings of things, the tide is turning, things are changing. All right, now, this is your, your outcome. Your advice here from Spirit, here with the Ten of Wands is drop the weight, drop the burden. Don't stress yourself out. You're at the end of the road and right at the end, there's a breakthrough. There's a new beginning. After you reach the Ten of Wands, you go back to the beginning. What's the advice from Spirit? The Tower. There's a major breakthrough coming in and it happens unexpectedly. King of Cups, you're very emotional. You're stepping into a new experience, a new scene. You're leaving something behind and you've got a lot of information, a lot of communication coming your way that's going to lead to your stability, to your success. But it's not going to happen the way that you expect it to, because the Ten of Wands and the Tower is some unexpected breakthrough. After you've been pushing hard and you've been dedicated, it finally happens for you. And you didn't even see it happening. You didn't even see it coming. There's a storm here. Right here, the boat is peaceful. There's no storm, but around it in the picture here, it's calm. The outside here shows storm, turmoil, darkness, but you're going to be here. All right. But first you have to get through this to get to this place, right? After the storm comes the calm, and it's also the calm before the storm. So it's okay. Your power move this week is the Four of Pentacles. Only give of yourself if you can afford it. Don't sacrifice your health. You're making projections for the future. You're making plans for the future, but only what is responsible, only what is feasible for you. There's something about you watching something. This could be a progress report because you're reviewing where you were a few weeks ago, a few months ago, where you want to go in the future and where you are now. It's like you're doing a timeline comparison. And it is about being efficient. This could be a health thing for some of you, a health journey. Yeah, it could be a health thing where you're watching your lab results, for example, and now it's like, okay, I've been doing this. I eliminated this from my diet. Now, did I drop any weight? Like, just an example. Okay, so something that you're seeing is actually good. You don't see it initially, at least not when this week starts, but something happens, information comes through, there's a sudden breakthrough, and from here you can make plans for the future. And that is your power to plan things out and only give enough of what you're able to afford, physically, mentally, energetically. Okay? That is what I see for you, group number 2. Thank you so much. Oh, I almost forgot your Astro Dice. Spirit, any additional messages for my group number 2? What do they need to be aware of over the next 7 days? We've got the moon in the, what is this? The 6th house. The moon in the 6th house, that's work, in Leo. The moon in Leo in the 6th house. Okay, feeling fiery, passionate. For some of you, this could definitely be health related. It could be work related, all right? You're being advised to take care of your health, emotional health, physical health, heart health, lung health. Whatever this is, breathe. Do things that you love. And the 6th house is about efficiency, right? Nurturing ourselves, nurturing our career, nurturing our work environment, and sticking to schedules that you can keep up with. You're not going to set up a schedule that is not possible for you to follow. So I see you getting more organized and really enjoying it once you get organized. Enjoying the process of whatever it is that you're trying to do by getting more organized. Okay? So yes, that is what I have for you, group 2. Thank you so much for watching. And if this reading resonated for you in any way, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. I appreciate you. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye. Hi, group 3. Those of you that chose this card. This is Shungite. Okay. Shungite is a coal-like mineral. Its carbon molecules called fullerenes or buckyballs, okay, form in the shape of tiny geodesic domes. It's electroconductive, okay, Russia, okay, spas use it for purifying powers, okay. So who needs it? Anybody looking to get honest with themselves. Okay, when to use it? When it's time to reclaim your energy from wherever it's been, and whomever it's been with. Get real with your truth. Ooh, I think this is the first time I've seen this card. Or this, I didn't know it existed. I've heard of Shungite, but that's a lighter stone. So Shungite, all right? So getting real with yourself, group 3. Let's pull your main theme. Spirit, what is the main theme for my group 3? What will be the main theme or the main focus for my group 3? What's the main theme? Main focus. Promise, oath, contract, emotional bond. A doggy could be significant. Let's pull you some tea leaves. Oh, okay. So we got wedge. What are the tea leaves for my group 3? Tea leaves for group 3. That one. And that one. One more. And that one. So first card that flew out was wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Then we got carrot, a journey, either physical or mental. Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. And then wind chimes, peace and harmony. Well, the mess is messing, ain't it? Okay. So it seems like there is a truth that will be exposed because Shungite is about getting real. And here we've got hidden secrets. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. So there's a truth. There's something hidden away from you that could be delaying the progress towards something you want or someone you want. But you're reaching peace and harmony by the end of the week. Okay. So let's see what this is about. Spirit, what's the main theme for my group my group 3? What's the main theme? The 2 of Wands. So you're reviewing something very intently, group 3. You're reviewing your past and where you're at currently, and you're trying to see what's your next move. What is a good thing happening this week? The Four of Pentacles, you're secure, you're stable. And what is the challenge, or what's the bad this week? The Seven of Wands, okay. That's appropriate. What's the messy? What's the messy shit this week? I mean, Seven of Wands is pretty messy if I do say so myself, you know what I mean? Okay, we got the Nine of Wands. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Okay, that's also messy. It is giving messy. What is the outcome this week? What's the outcome? The Nine of Swords. And let's see, let's get you some advice from Spirit. How does Spirit want you to handle this situation, Spirit? How do you want my group 3 to handle this week? The Three of Cups. All right, group 3. Geez, why is it my group 3s? And I think that's collectively. Anytime there's pick of cards involved, group 3 always seems to be something messy. Page of Pentacles are complicated. Not that you are messy. Page of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Chariot. We got the car here. For some of you, there could be like car issues this week that need to be addressed. You've been ignoring it. And it's, you know, if you ignore these car issues, they could cause you to be in some type of struggle. So if you feel like you need to get an oil change or your tires, something, okay, get it fixed. Okay. So you're working on skill development this week, and you're wanting to know where to go with this skill set or whatever it is that you are pursuing. Excuse me. But yeah, your main focus here is that you're strategizing. You're kind of out here playing chess. All right, being very, very strategic. Where am I going? What do I need to do? About what though? Tell me about the Two of Wands. What is my group 3? What's the main theme for them? That crossroads type of energy. The Chariot. Okay. Spirit's like, fix that car. Some of you, maybe you're deciding to buy a vehicle because it breaks down on you. All right. Because we got the Eight of Swords here where it's restricted movement. And then we've got the Eight of Wands. It's a lack of movement. Some of you, this is Spirit's funny way of saying, get your tires fixed, get your shit checked out because your car could want to misbehave and leave you stranded. On another note, if you have been delaying something or blocking progress, you're finally doing something that is going to get the momentum going. Because you go from the Eight of Swords to the Eight of Wands, which is movement, which is the Knight of Wands, which is taking action. Okay, you're setting foot into a new territory. What's been holding you back was the devil, overthinking something. Now, for some of you, if this is pertaining to that vehicle message, this could be like you know that something has been needing to get fixed or addressed and you've been procrastinating. So here it's like, no, don't do that. But since it connects to this here promise with oath, contract, emotional bond, for some of you, this decision has to do with something that you want to accomplish, and it's a major life event. Whether this is moving, because we do have carriage, taking a trip, going somewhere. It could be connected to another person. So the good stuff here with the Four of Pentacles is you're guarding something. You're protecting yourself, your energy. You're secure, okay? Why is this the good stuff? It says they hoarded secrets. The question is why? Hidden secrets, okay? So be secretive. Don't reveal your move. Why is this good, though? The Emperor. Okay. Maybe you are connected to group 1. I don't know if I called you group 1. You might want to check out group 1. You might have messages in there only if you felt called to, okay? Because I feel like some of you, maybe you're interviewing for a new job or you're contemplating whether to go somewhere because it would require a move. And you're being very honest with yourself, but you're moving in silence here with the High Priestess. You're not revealing this because it could cause major upheavals. For some of you, this is tied to something from your past or connected to children, some way, somehow. But it's something that you really want to do. It's working in your favor. If you have been wondering whether you're going to secure a new position that you're interviewing for, yes, I'd say pack your bags, get ready. Only if that resonates. Don't go crazy and quit your job and move because you interviewed. No, 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 no. Not saying that. What I'm saying is that if you have been contemplating moving somewhere, like if you're thinking, okay, if I move, would I find a job? I would say find the job first and then move. Know what I mean? But yes, you should test the waters if that's something that you want to do, because this is a major life decision. Not that you're doing it this week, but you are at least putting things in motion. Now, the ugly here is the Seven of Wands. So some of you feel very cornered or like you have to constantly defend yourself. Okay, you're being advised to stand your ground. All right. Why the Seven of Wands? Protect your peace. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles is all about self-preservation. Temperance, yeah, protect your peace. I feel this is strongly connected to group one. The Seven of Cups, Justice. Yeah, you're clearing the clutter in your head. It could be very challenging. Like there could be certain things that come up this week that try to distract you. It's not intentional. This is things that happen that could get under your skin if you allow it. Finding life's balance. And then you got Justice here. Yeah, you're finding the perfect balance, or that's going to be challenging for you to find the balance, okay? Bionic, what do you call it? Prosthetics could be significant for someone. It could be. Hold on. Sorry, I had to burp. So anyways, so the challenge here is for you not to lose your cool. Someone could say or do things, or things could happen if it's not connected to another person. Things could happen that kind of get you out of character or get you to lose your cool. You're being advised to cool it now. You know, just take it easy. Okay, don't stress. You'll be fine, okay? What is this? The messy part, the Nine of Wands. Someone's over here playing victim, talking about, oh no, don't attack me, you know, all this bullshit, the barrier between us. You need to keep a barrier between you and somebody else. If this is connected to another person, someone saying or doing shit to get under your skin, put that barrier up. That's what you need to do. Because someone could come at you all kinds of messy, and you're like, what? Right? You could be approaching someone and they go off on you or something like that. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. What's going on here? Why? Who's being messy, or what is the messiness in this situation? Why the Nine of Wands? This is the Nine of Pentacles. Is it? I can't read. The Nine of Pentacles, yes. Yeah, you're over here on your own. Or you're being advised to go on your own. Six of Wands, Eight of Cups, walk away. If someone is acting very arrogant towards you, like my shit doesn't sink type of energy, walk away. Get up into your little spaceship and get the fuck out of there. Okay, let them be all kinds of messy. But yeah, so someone is out here being messy, bragging. Someone could really be saying shit or doing things that you're like, oh my gosh, who is this diva, or why are they being this way? I feel like I need to clarify this. Tell me about the Nine of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles. Someone is just being extra. What's going on here? The Knight of Cups. Could be connected to a water sign. Is there a future in the romance? Okay, this could be connected to someone. Someone could come and try to love bomb you guys. Because here with promise and oath, emotional bond, if you have tried to get away from someone, because the Chariot could also be about moving on, right? You're trying to move on. The good thing is that you are able to recognize the power in yourself and to be in this self-preservation mode. The bad stuff is that sometimes people say and do things, or this person could say or do something that triggers you or gets under your skin. We've got Cancer, Aries, and Sagittarius on the table so far. And water sign energy. Because here, like, someone could come at you with this love bombing behavior. This could also be someone, okay, and this is crazy because I'm getting a little bit of jealousy here. 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Someone is low-key side-eyeing you. 6 of Swords, right? But I get like this person smiles to your face and they are messy as fuck, okay? Because they could say some really over-the-top compliments. But at the same time, they're out there talking shit because this is like with a wedge here, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. And like if it's a group of friends, because we see the 3 of Cups here, there's someone that's trying to stir the pot. And if that's the case, don't allow it, okay? Your outcome this week is the 9 of Swords. So you're out here overthinking. You're overthinking, you're in your head, you're losing sleep. If you allow it, because here the nightmare in space. Okay, why is this? Why is this the outcome? Why the 9 of Swords? The Wheel of Fortune, because things are different, because things are starting to change. Okay, the Queen of Swords, connected to another person, someone that you work with perhaps, and you're not sure what to make of it. Page of Pentacles, this could be connected to a friend or a friend group could be significant. Clarify the 9 of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. Why is this the outcome? You're unhappy with the way someone's behavior or attitude changed and it's connected to another person. The Empress, to this messy bitch right here. Could be another female or someone with very strong feminine energies, a mother figure. So I'm getting like, if there's been a fallout or tensions with someone, someone's side-eyeing you or things just feel off, it's because of a third person. Whether it's romance, whether it's friends, whether it's whatever it is, someone that you work with. Okay. Now, for those of you where this applies to making a decision about moving, you're being advised that the time perhaps is not the right one right now, or like don't do anything too wild. Pace yourself, because the messy part about what you don't know about this new opportunity is that they are overselling you something, or they are promising more than they can deliver, because I keep coming back to this card with contract. Okay. And you could make the mistake of expecting too much from this new position, from this new leadership role, where they promise you something, a certain amount of money, and they're not telling you something else, right? Because you're being advised that you need to keep safe distance, or you need to really maybe investigate, do your research before you commit. Look at all your options, perhaps. Well, it doesn't really talk about options because it seems like you know what you want. It is specifically bringing up a specific role. So I take that back. So it is about a specific job or a specific move that you want to make. And you might be expecting too much. So you're being advised to ground yourself and think about this, because you could end up in a very stressful situation if you are not careful. Okay, don't make any decisions when you're feeling too emotional. Your power move this week, the 3 of Cups. So get out there, socialize, right? It says it's the 3 graces of dimension: sisters, friends, and masters of revels. Okay. So socialization, getting out there, getting new contacts, new friends. Why is this the power move? Having a good time, letting your hair down. Tell me about the 3 of Cups. 10 of Wands. There's no little message on this. It just looks like someone's struggling. What is the power move here? Why the 10 of Wands with the 3 of Cups? Why is this the power move? Oops. Hold on. Okay, look. What's the power move for group 3? The 7 of Pentacles. Commander. What was the back of the deck? Hold on. The Moon. What lurks beneath the surface? 10 of Pentacles. This could be tied to your, what do you call it? Your livelihood. This one says, the invasion took years of preparation, but all the planning paid off. Commander Ixnar inspects his invasion fleet. If this is connected to friends, family, people that you work with, you're being advised not to bear the weight of the connection, or don't allow these connections to be very overwhelming or burdensome for you. You're supposed to contemplate whether you continue investing into this or not. It's like you're studying your connections closely, and kind of from there you determine on whether to keep feeding attention, time, and energy into these relationships with these people. Now, for those of you where it goes back to the car, honey, look, here in Commander Ixnar inspecting his invasion fleet, you're being advised to inspect your vehicle, honey. Quit putting it off. Know what I mean? Respectfully, go get that shit fixed. So anyways, that is what I see for you over the next 7 days, friends. Thanks so much. Let's do your astro dives before we close this out. Spirit, for my lovely, beautiful, handsome group number 3, what do they have for the next 7 days? So we have got the North Node in Pisces in the 5th house. Okay. So somebody else got the 5th house North Node, no? I don't remember. But the North Node in Pisces, that's where they're currently at. I'm not sure if it's the South Node or the North Node that is in the in Virgo and Pisces. I know the nodes are in Virgo and Pisces. I believe the North Node is in Pisces right now. I always tend to get them, what do you call it? Confused whether it's Pisces or Virgo that is the North Node. I want to say that it is correct, the North Node in Pisces. If not, it's the South Node in Pisces. No, it is the North Node in Pisces, I think. Oh, well. So, yeah, you're following your true north, okay, where there was confusion in the 5th house. The 5th house is about the things that we love, our hobbies, our independent businesses where we get them initiated. Hobbies, it's connected to love. And in the 5th house, it's opposite the 11th house, which is the house having to do with connections, with networking, with acquaintances, friends, right? The friends that they're not our besties. They're people that we know that we hang out with from time to time. Know what I mean? So for some of you, you could be dealing with a situation like this connected to other people. It has to do with children, love, romance, creativity. So you're following your path. For some of you, that could be what this move is about, right? Following your true north, following what you truly desire. And with that, you know, I'm going to leave it right here, friends. Okay. So I appreciate you spending some time with me today. Truly do. And if this reading resonated for you in any way, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay real, stay blessed. Bye.